Hello everybody and welcome to part 1 of my Leafy Hollow investigation for San Andreas. This is probably only going to be a two-part mystery because Leafy Hollow is a quite small area. I'll show you it on the map now. It's basically just everywhere that comes down this line here up to the railway line, essentially across. I'm going to call it that entrance across here, down there, and then along this road. So it is just this small area here, this Leafy Hollow. Reasons why I want to investigate this. Well, the first one is here, this private property, danger sort of thing, no trespassing, positively no admittance. All these signs look very much like the entrance to Area 51 in real life, as those of you who certainly those of you who live in America, and even some of you who will not live in America will know. But in case you don't know, I like that sign, violators will be shot, survivors will be shot again. But in case you don't know, it's some kind of secret US military operation that nobody can go into in the general public. Well, what we're looking for, well, is a little bit more generalised than creatures. Basically, we just want to have a good explore of this area because, I don't know, I think it's just a strange little area. It's not really a myth that I've made up, but, you know, it's just kind of a strange area that I want to investigate. And it's kind of, I mean, a bit of an extension of the woods creature because it's kind of in the woods area of the game. Plus it has many roads and entrances, but I think first we'll have a look around the sheds and the barns, see what's inside, see if there's anything mysterious, and then maybe we'll have a look around the outer areas, around the woods areas. But yeah, and some people have actually set their horror movies that they made on San Andreas to this area. One with a creepy killer clown, I think, or something like that. So yeah, it's known for being quite a mysterious area. It's got other things about it as well. For instance, I've noticed these white birds around this area. That seems a little bit strange. That does, you don't really get that anywhere else in San Andreas. Yeah, you do get blackbirds and crows and hawks and stuff, but white birds seems to be the only area we see them. Well, apart from coastal areas. They look like seagulls, but why would seagulls be this far inland? I mean, if you look at the map, we're miles and miles and miles from any coastline in any direction over here and across all the way over there where the beach is, and going the other way it's even further. It's down here really, so we're miles from any coastline. It's also fenced off, but it appears that nobody lives here, which is quite strange. It's only a 3-building place, there's no houses. We'll go have a look in this shed, see if there's anything strange in here. There's more of those white seagulls. Yeah, you see, it's just a bit weird. But I do believe it has its this area has its other sort of mysteries. I do believe it's an area where the truth actually lives. If you don't know who he is, then you haven't got far enough into San Andreas, really, in my opinion, to understand the storyline. But he's one of the first people you meet, and when in the mission called Body Harvest, where you actually steal a combine harvester, you drive it down to that shed and leave it here for him. And also in the mission Are You Going to San Fierro, I do believe this is the area where all the weed... That's strange. Oh, it's a tunnel. My bad. Where was I? Oh yeah, I do believe it's kind of a. It's the area where all the weed is actually growing, and the cops are going to come and find it, so you have to burn it all and then drive to San Fierro. I do think it keeps saying, I'm thinking it keeps seeing glimpses of creatures. Sorry, I'm not talking straight today. It's Christmas Day and I've had a bit of... a little bit to drink. I never get drunk, but whiskey goes down well. Yeah. So I'm going to show you now the farm, but although I don't want to get too much into it because it's another one of my investigations. But basically, I'll show you the mission body harvest. How it pans out is just up here, around this corner, is an area here called the farm. And when you come in, the people who are working on the farm try and shoot you. And I'm going to move quickly past the farm because I don't want to spoil the myth for anyone else. But basically, yeah, you steal the combine harvester here, which is moving about in the field, and people try and shoot you. And there's one over there, and then you run over everybody on the way out, who's trying to shoot you. And when you run over somebody in San Andreas in a combine harvester, it turns them and chops them up into bits of meat and limbs and blood. So yeah, and then you come down here. A lot of people try and go all the way around, but if you drive the thing down here, they're chasing you in a Walton and on bikes trying to shoot you. You've not got to explode obviously, or you fail. And you drive it all the way down this path, this mud track, then they disappear when you get to about here or whatever, and you actually get into the Leafy Hollow, and then you can just drive it straight across this field and you park it up in that shed here and leave it, and the truth comes and thanks you for it, and that's the mission passed. So there is some relations to that as well. Low flying aircraft as well. Well, I can't see anything strange around the building area. This may even only turn out to be a one-part myth. You know, I'm not saying it is going to be 2 parts, but a one-part myth. You know, I just thought it might not be enough to cover everything. Also, you might notice, or some people are going to shout out and say that I've got back in the green on my money by 3.5 million. How I did that? Well, I want to show you guys. I didn't use cheats for a start. Basically, a while back I went into the Area 63, which is the same as Area 51, which we'll learn about later on in my series of myth investigations, and stole a tank, and then chased, and then did a vigilant mission and chased everybody around and blew up loads of criminals and got paid lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of money for it. So yeah, so that's how I did that. Oh, that's strange. Just above CJ's head there, to the right a bit. I don't know if that's just a texture there, or that is weird. Don't know what that's meant to be. Well, unfortunately I can't really get to it because there's too many cliffs, but that's interesting. Let's have a run along these woods at the top of the Leafy Hollow and see what we can find. Yeah, I think this is only going to be a one-part myth. We've skirted the buildings. I don't want to dwell on it too long because it just gets boring. You know, really boring. Yes, there appears to be some fields up here as well, but... Whoa, big cliff, I forgot about that one. That was stupid. Oops. It'd be just my luck now for a fucking train to come and run me over. Well, I shouldn't swear. I apologise for the curse. We're not really in the Leafy Hollow anymore here, unfortunately, so I want to... get back over there. There we go. And we skirt the outer perimeters once more. Hope there's not a big stupid cliff at the other side of this hill. You might have seen a black falling dot. All of you are going to mention them. There are myths about them. Black falling dots, I do believe I have it on the list of one of the 20 myths I want to cover. So I think you guys are lucky with that one. I think I might do that one. If you have any myth requests, just inbox me. I don't mind if you have any requests at all. Or any questions about, you know, anything. Just send me a message and I'll message back as soon as I can. And all that. But yeah, if you particularly want me to investigate a myth, then shout up, comment on a video, or comment on this video, or you know, send me a message, whatever. I'll see what I can do with it. You know, I can't guarantee that I'm going to say yes I can do it, but if I can do it, then I probably will, because I like to please my viewers. So even if it's a myth I don't like or I think is stupid, if you think it, you know, if you like it, then if I can do it and it's possible to do it, then yeah, there's no reason why I won't. If it's a request. But the myths I'm doing, the 20 myths I'm doing, are my personal choice. So, but yeah, I do believe in sharing sharing the feature with, sharing the series with the viewers of it. So, you know, and even if the series is finished, you know, if you want to shout up and I've finished making all the videos and you're watching this now, you know, then shout up and I'll do extras. I'll add them on as extras. You know, extra 1, extra 2, extra 3, etc. You know, people requested on my SimCity tutorial videos, can you show me how to do this? And I just did that. I ended up with about 6 extras, I think, from requests. Unfortunately, SimCity 3000, I can't really play it anymore because when my computer went bust, the game itself was actually in, and I think it's wiped it, so I have to go and buy another CD for that. Which is a little annoying, but it's cheap, so if I get any more requests for SimCity, I'll have to do that. Well guys, I don't think there's anything out of the ordinary here. Well, actually, I disagree with that comment that I've just made. I'm disagreeing with myself now. Because there is a few strange things I've noticed. One is these patches. This appears to be where the weed was growing. But more so than anything, we've got a Walton here. And something I did notice, however, in all of this, so I don't think this was completely worthless. Well, there's another thing I've just thought of. The combine harvester's gone, yet we still have hay bales there, see? But if I'm right, I want to drive to the top of this road, because as I was driving back down this road, I noticed that there is something about this that there isn't on the other side, and I'm right. You see here, this is a plain road in and out of the Leafy Hollow, as you can tell, whereas, so that is going out towards the farm, which has, of course, one of the ones I'll be doing is the Epsilon cult, but you'll learn about that later. Whereas this side, look at this, we've got all of these warning signs that we shouldn't enter. So the other side's fine, but this side we shouldn't enter. Don't you think that's a bit strange? Anyway, this has been Simo2009 Borough. Thank you for watching. And the myth that the chances of something strange being in a Leafy Hollow, I would say the chances of being something strange is probably 100%. The chances of it being something paranormal, 10%. That's my analysis. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next myth, which I'm not sure what it is. But I'll see you over in myth number 4.